Hello, my name is Ann Roberts, co-owner of Encore Dance Academy of Plainville. And to answer your question of why I decided to open up my own dance studio, I think I can speak for my co-owner Sandy as well, that we just had a vision of what we thought a great dance studio would be. Myself personally, after teaching at many different dance studios, I just kind of got a sense of what I really liked or didn't like and just thought I could create my own vision and make it come to life. To answer your question, what is it that I think the students like so much about the studio? I would say the very positive atmosphere, our family-like atmosphere. It's like a second home to many students. So it's not just about competing with each other and trying to see, who's the best. It's more about just learning together and growing together. What makes this dance studio so different from the others? I would say pretty much the same answer as before. Pardon me. Are very important around here. I'm just kidding. Same answer. It's a home away from home for a lot of kids, and it's just a place to go and have fun and just get outside of their own heads and do something they love. And my favorite type of dance to teach really depends on the day. I would say probably jazz and hip hop, though hip-hop usually makes me really tired by the end, but I think those are two most fun because you can, get funky and let your attitude come out. So thank you very much, Molly.
Hi, I'm Sandy O'Malley, the other co-owner of the studio, and the reason I decided to open the studio is I worked with Ann and I really enjoyed it, and she had a great vision, and my daughter was graduating dance and I wanted to continue with dance. And the reason I decided to do the finances is that was really my forte. I love math, and my other job was appraising, so it kind of continued in that aspect of the company. And how do I like working with Ann and Kim? I love it. We all have the same vision and we get along really well and are on the same page, so that makes it really easy to work with both of them. And what goes on for preparation for the upcoming season? Usually we choose our theme of the show, we book the hall, and then we just start working on choreographing everything to fall in place, and I think that's about it.
Hi, my name is Kim Yadasernia, and I'm a dance teacher at Encore Dance Academy. So the reason why I decided to teach at Encore was because I had been teaching for several years at a dance studio that was super negative and not at all the atmosphere that I wanted to be working in. So when a friend of mine said that she was going to open a new studio, I was really excited when she offered me a job to teach for her. I knew what a positive and wonderful person she was, so I was really excited to work for her and to be a part of her new studio. And one of the main things that is different about this studio than many of the other studios I've taught at is the positive attitude here, the positive environment. The owners, Sandy and Ann, are amazingly generous. They've got an idea that they want the kids to be better people. They're not super competitive. They're not jealous. They don't teach through breeding fear into the kids. They're not mean. They're super positive. The attitude is positive. I just love it here. When we prepare for our competitions and recital, we start usually in the summertime. Coming out of the summer when the school year starts, we start here. We usually spend the first few months going over technique, introducing new technique to the kids, and then about Christmas time, a little bit after, we start thinking about routines. We get the theme of the recital, and then we start planning routines and picking songs, cutting music, and then it's just week to week trying to choreograph routines, set kids in their places. And then for competitions, competition season tends to be earlier in the spring, so we're just really, really driving those kids every class to review it, review it, review it, review it until they know it so well that they could do it with their eyes closed and they feel comfortable, so comfortable doing it that they could step on stage in a competition. And it's the same thing for the recital. The recital classes, they're not as intensive, so we get to slow down, review it until they feel comfortable, and usually by the time that the recital rolls around in early summer, they're ready to go. And finally, I'm going to talk a little bit about a competition that I created. This is my second year. I grew up dancing and competing, and when I got older and became a dance teacher, my students competed. And I wanted to do something when I turned 40 and my youngest child went into full-day kindergarten. I knew that I had a chance to kind of relive my life again. It was my chance. I got to reclaim my life, and I thought a lot about what I wanted to do. And my oldest son was born with a rare genetic syndrome called Cornelia de Lange syndrome. And I knew that I wanted to incorporate my passion for raising awareness and fundraising for the CDLS Foundation with my passion for dancing and teaching. So I called Ann and Sandy, my two very positive friends, and asked them if they would like to go on this journey with me. We began our Diva Dance competition 2 years ago, and we're doing very well. We just finished up our last competition of the season, and we're looking forward to our summer nationals in Plymouth. And that's that.